Hey, I'm going to be talking to you about Advocare and why you need to become an independent distributor today. Well, to start out, it's a great product. There's a lot of good products for absolutely everybody. It's not just something that someone that's into fitness and going to the gym every day, things like that, or marathon runners and that kind of thing will get into. It's something that anybody can find a product that they really like and use every day to make their life better and make them feel better. One of the great products is the Spark. It's an energy drink, like a Monster or a Rockstar, but there's no sugar or anything like that, so you can use it to replace a lot of the sugary drinks that you might have. Or then, if you want to lose weight and you drink coffee every day and you're having a hard time getting away from it because you like the energy that it gives you, what you can do is just drink a Spark instead, which is 40 calories, and they're basically all positive calories. You can get as many vitamins as you need in a day and just by drinking this Spark, and it tastes great also. And then another thing is the 24-day challenge. It's a weight loss program over 24 days. It breaks it up into 2 parts, and it'll jumpstart your weight loss, and everybody has success with that as long as they do everything right. And there's just an endless amount of products for absolutely everybody. Their vitamins have been nationally recognized. Actually, Dr. Oz mentioned the Omegaplex as one of the best omega-3 supplements in the world. It's just a top-notch supplement, and everything you get from Advocare is high quality. Now, the money-making side, you start off as a distributor. You make 20% of everything you sell, and that's just by buying the startup kit, which is $79, 50 of which is all product, so you're basically only spending $29 on this kit. So after you spend $29 on a kit to help you get going, you get 20% off of everything, which will make your money back fast. Now, 20% is good for a discount. You can do a little bit with it, but it's not really going to be the big money maker that most people want it to be. And I'm going to teach you in this video how to make it to the advisor level, which is 40%, and you get commission off of everybody that signs up under you too, because it all goes toward your personal volume. And it's kind of, you need to sell $3,000 in a pay period to get to that level, which a lot of people think, well, I could never do that. But I'm going to teach you a couple of ways that make it pretty simple to get there, and a little bit of a smart way to do it. So here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to draw this out for you just to make it easier. So this is you, that little circle there, okay? And then you want to become an advisor right away. This is the best way to do it if you can. This way is thinking of it as a business opportunity. The first thing you're going to do is write a check for $3,000 worth of retail value and automatically become an advisor. However, you get a discount on that $3,000, so you're actually only spending $2,100. So, this is what you've done so far, and you are automatically an advisor. 40%. Now what you do with this is take the 21% and you use this as inventory. You don't just go home and use $2,100 worth of Advocare product, as much as most of us would like to. It's not really what you got to do with this. You got to use it as inventory, so instead of what most people do and just work their way up from the bottom over time, which takes a very long time to do, anytime anybody wants to buy anything, you take the product and they just pay you, and you put it in the bank, put it in the same account that you got the $2,100 from, and I guarantee you, if you do this the right way, you can make all of that back in the first 6 months. And once you sell that, not only have you gotten out of the hole, your $2,100 worth of product is not hurting you anymore, but you're an advisor and you also profited $900 off of that. And that's when things really get fun. So you profited that much, and I mean, now you're an advisor, you start making big time money. You can get 40% of everything, you start signing people under you, and you just keep profiting off of that. But I know most people can't do that, so I'm going to show you another way you can do it. Now this is probably the way that most people will end up doing it, because I mean, it's just, most of us don't have $2,100 to invest in Advocare. Now, this is starting from the bottom, but you are I mean, I got a little trick for it. So, I just told you how you can invest $2,100, which is the best way to get right to advisor, start making money, because it's really not going to hurt anything. You're going to make more out of the $900 than you would if it was sitting in a bank account and gathering interest. It's not going to get $900 even if it took you a whole year. It's just not going to happen. So, but this is the other way. So you start off at 20%. You spend your $79, you get your distributor kit, and you use the discount. Now, what you do, say you just sell things and you work your way up to 25% over time, which I think if you go about it right and use the advice that I'll give you, I think you can do that in the first pay period, which is 1 month or 6 weeks. So you work your way up. $500 will get you to a 25% discount. And what you do with that 25% discount, say you have someone that wants to sign up under you, but they might have a significant amount of funds and they decide they want to become an advisor right away. So, let's say their name is Karen. They spend the $2,100. And they are now an advisor. But, since they signed up under you, what we call a PGV, a personal group volume, it goes to not only your personal volume, everything you sell, but it goes to your group volume. So, you've got a personal group volume now of $3,500. And guess what? Since you talked one person into becoming an advisor, you're now an advisor just because they decided to invest the funds and do the investment and stock up on enough Advocare products to become an advisor. And now you're an advisor too. But let's go through another situation. Say that they don't have the funds either. So let me just draw this out again real quick. So you've got Karen under you. She doesn't want to spend that much money either. She might just like the products and just want a discount. So she's just going to sign up and not really do much with it. And she's just going to use the 20% discount on the products. And then she talks to her friends and family and she tells another person they want to spend the money just to get a discount. So she's got her family using Advocare products. She's got another person in her family that uses these products, so they want a discount. Let's say this person's name is John. Excuse my sloppy handwriting, by the way. So, you've got you, John, and Karen at these discounts, and they haven't spent any money at it so far, so you're up at the top, and then John finds a friend that's got the funds, and they decide that they want to become an advisor. Let's say this person's name is Abby. So Abby decides she wants to become an advisor. So she's gonna spend $2,100 to get $3,000 worth of retail and get a 40% discount. So they only get 30% when they first spend the $3,000. So they get 30% of that. And then what happens to the other 10%? Because you see, these two people right here, Karen and John, they only spent 20%. So what happens is the $300 profit on that will just roll back up to you. So you're at 25%, you just made $300 because two other people did their work for you. So you've now got a $300 profit right up here, which almost made back the $500 that you either spent or sold worth of product, you know. In this case, most of the time they sold it. So you now have the $300 profit off of that. So that rolls back up to you. But say, which in most cases this would happen, John decides, I'm going to spend $500 to get up to the 25% discount. This way, I can take that $3,000 worth of volume and throw it onto my personal volume. So John spends $500. And then he now has a 25% discount. And this rolls up to John. And then Karen decides, well, she's going to do the same thing because it makes a lot of sense. And then now you've got this $3,000 plus John's $500, which makes $3,500 worth of volume. And then you add that to Karen's $500, and she's got $4,000 worth of volume. So John and Karen are now advisors too. But then what happens is now you've got this $3,000, and then you add it on to the $3,500 of John plus the which makes the $4,000, and then you add your $500 to that. You've got $4,500 worth of volume, and you are now an advisor. So all you have to do is talk one person into investing that amount of money, and you'll become an advisor. And you can do that over the extent of 3 or 4 people. You've just got to work your way up to it. And once you get to being an advisor, I know a lot of people, once they get to being an advisor, especially if you've got them under you, you'll make $40,000 a month. There's people out there making $750,000 a year just off Advocare. They don't have to drive to work every day, listen to their boss. They don't have to drop their kids off at daycare. They can stay at home and sell products that they love and live a healthy lifestyle. Also, what they do is something called a rookie bonus program. That's, I don't remember the exact statistics, but if you're doing well enough by selling things, and it's not an extreme, like it's not an undoable thing, like financially, there's a rookie bonus program, and what they do is they'll write you a check of $500 every time you meet that goal. I think it's every time you sell $3,000 or have, $3,000 worth of personal group volume in your Advocare volume, they'll give you a $500 check. And now I've heard of people doing this 8 times in their first year of Advocare. So I'd like you to take this into consideration if you want to become a distributor, or you have any questions, or maybe you just want to shop some retail products. We like those too. Go ahead, I'm going to put my microsite in the link below, and my contact information is in there. If you need any questions or you want to talk to me about anything, just let me know. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions, and I hope that you'll join Advocare in some way, whether it's a distributor, a retail customer, or hopefully an advisor. Just let me know, and thank you for watching.